Spent a lot of time, boots on the ground, out there in Western North Carolina. Where you're filming there was just north of Asheville. Tell me what you've found out.
Thanks for having me, Ivory. Good to see you again. There was so much static, as we call it. Basically, static's a lot of hearsay, and signal would be the good information. I was getting stories, just so many stories from so many towns. There's so many dots on the map to go check out. But, what happened in Marshall, people are talking about a chemical spill. That's something to definitely investigate. So I've got a few reports of, yes, there was a chemical spill. We don't know what was in it. We don't know much else. And a lot of this is word of mouth. And until I get it from an official or we get the soil sample and water samples back, we're not going to know 100%. So I didn't want to put out anything sensational. I wanted to, just report the facts here. And it seems like a mixed bag. I mean, nowhere else are these people wearing Tyvek suits and respirators to clean up flood damage. This is the only town I've seen that in.
Now, the governor, Roy Cooper of North Carolina, said that misinformation about toxins is demoralizing to the people who are working in the response out there. Basically, it was the state saying we're investigating apparent toxins from this giant mudslide, and now people are saying, oh my gosh, there's toxins. Now the governor is saying, no, there's misinformation. It's the state saying it.
So, I think everybody who's close to this does not want to put out anything that's gonna cause any panic. What I've seen up there, I call emotional dominoes. You hear one thing on X or any social media, and it starts to affect people. It's such a close-knit community. One person affects the other, So that's the last thing that they need is anything that's not 100% proven. But there's a lot of mines in the area, and they send trucks all over with this quartz and stuff like that needs to be washed with chemicals. So there's absolutely a lot of chemicals in that area. And some of the samples I took were just downstream from what looked like the water treatment plant in Marshall. So,
I was going to ask what might be the source of the toxins. Mining, you say?